Hello, I'm Ira Thor, Senior Director of University Communications at New Jersey City University and member of the CASIDA Academic AllAmerica Committee. And today I'm joined by senior right fielder Aaron Anderson from Jacksonville, Florida, and Liberty University Flames. He is your 2022 CASIDA NCAA Division I Baseball Academic All-America Team Member of the Year. Aaron is now a two-time CASIDA Division I Baseball Academic All-America First Teamer, repeating from the 2021 season, and he is the first student athlete in any sport in Liberty University history to be named Academic All-America Team Member of the Year. But this is not the first time Aaron has been the Academic All-America of the Year. So how is that possible, you might ask, if he's the first player ever to do so at Liberty? That's because Aaron was named the Division II Team Member of the Year in 2020, while at Flagler, he was a first-team Division II Academic All-America honoree twice at Flagler in 2019 and 2020, and that makes Aaron an almost unheard-of four-time first-team Academic All-American. That is just an incredible resume, sir. And Aaron, on behalf of CASIDA, we congratulate you on this prestigious accolade. So you've done this before, but the significance is still the same. So of the nearly 12,000 men in Division I baseball who play the sport, what does it mean to you to be honored as the best of the best, the Academic All-American of the Year?
It's a tremendous honor. I want to thank you and the rest of the CASIDA committee for selecting me. It really is a huge honor. There's a ton of great athletes throughout baseball that have performed at an extremely high level both field, and I'm just very, very grateful that I've been selected.
Now, for you, you've also helped put Liberty baseball academically on the map to be the first to leave yet another meaningful legacy as the first Academic All-America of the Year in any sport for the Flames. Can you talk about what that means to you?
Again, it's a huge honor. It's a great institution, and that factored a lot into when I left Flagler after 4 years. Well, I came up here and wanted to obviously extend my academic career, but also my baseball career. And we've had, tremendous success here the last 2 years, making it the Knoxville Regional Final last year, and then making it back to a regional again in Gainesville this year. And then it's 3 years in a row now that Liberty Baseball has made the postseason. And it's just an exciting time to be up here and to be able to be around Coach Jackson, Coach Cannon, Coach Williams, the rest of our staff. It's been a tremendous 2 years. I'm very, very grateful for that.
What about winning this award twice at two different levels and also being now a four-time Academic All-America of the Year honoree? That may never be matched. Can you kind of put into perspective what you've just accomplished?
It's a huge tribute to the people I've gotten to be around. At Flagler, just a tremendous coaching staff there with Dave Barnett and Jeff Pelkey and the professors and the people that I was able to develop relationships with at Flagler. And I've been fortunate enough to develop opportunities and relationships here at Liberty as well. It's a unique opportunity that I've had to really be able to get into two institutions and be able to form relationships. Normally you only have 4 years of college because of the COVID pandemic and then an injury. I've been able to really spend a lot of time at two different places, and it's been just a tremendous ride. And I'm forever grateful for just the people that I've been able to meet along the way. That's what makes it so special, is just that, those relationships, they go beyond the field, they go beyond your time in college, and it's people that, I'll be friends with the rest of my life.
Well said. Now, a little history for everybody watching. Aaron's the second player in Liberty baseball program history to be named a two-time Division I Baseball Academic All-America. Obviously, the first being named Academic All-American of the Year. Liberty has now had 51 student athletes receive Academic All-America honors in all sports combined. He is the sixth Academic All-America honoree for second or third team in the sport of baseball from Liberty. So I want to talk about the team a little bit now. You mentioned that the squad made the NCAA regionals. This is the third consecutive year they've done so. That's the first time in program history they've made it in 3 consecutive years that there's been a tournament. They finished this year with a 37-23 ledger. You guys actually made it into 12 innings in the elimination game in the Gainesville Regional. Last year, as you mentioned, you guys made it to the Knoxville Regional Final. You won a pair of games last year against Duke in the regionals. What's this experience been like for you and for your team?
It's been really special. I think last year we had a tremendous group of seniors with Cam Locklear, Trey McDyer, Will Wagner. He wasn't a senior, but he got drafted and got to go on. And then Trevor DeLate, who was a grad transfer like me from Maine, and Frazier Ellard, who got to play professional baseball, is now in AA with the White Sox. I got to play him when I was at Flagler. He was at Lander. So last year was really, really special because it was a lot of seniors that deserved an opportunity to get on the highest stage. It was, Saturday night in Knoxville in the winners bracket. It was just a special experience being in that kind of environment. Something I think that a lot of people just within our program have really, really enjoyed and cherished, even though it didn't go our way. And then this year, we got to see tremendous growth. There was a lot of young guys that were able to step up and learn really fast, and then some older players that have been around for it. Gray Betts comes to mind. Jalen Guy was unable to play this year because of an injury, but he's a spark plug in center field and did a tremendous job from leading just within the locker room and bringing energy every day, even though he wouldn't be able to be on the field. And just the future is really, really bright for Liberty baseball. It's exciting because now I get to be a fan and to watch from afar. And I just, the way that the program's run with Coach Jackson and the rest of the staff is really, really impressive. And it's exciting to see what they're going to do next.
This year for the Flames, you led the squad in batting average, hits, multiple hit games as well, along with all of your other accolades. What are you most proud of that you achieved on the field?
I think being able to go to regional the last 2 years, it's really special when both times we're an at-large bid, and that's hard to do at the mid-major level. It took a lot of just some big moments throughout the season. I think we had a 7-3 record against ACC schools a year ago. This year we went down to Gainesville to open up the year and took one from Florida, and then beat UNC in a top 15 matchup early in the season here in Lynchburg, which was one of the coolest experiences that I've gotten to have on a baseball field. It was a packed crowd at home. Just one of those things that I'll always remember. That game as something that was really, really special, and just what we've been able to accomplish over the last 2 years on the field, and then the relationships off the field. Like that's the part that no one really gets to see. You see the wins and losses on the field, and obviously it requires a lot of talent to be able to do that. But the relationships we've got to build, within our stadium and in the locker room, I think that's what's been able to put us over the edge the last 2 years. There's a lot of talented baseball players out there, but when you go out there and you play for each other, it tends to be something better.
Oh, for sure. And speaking of special, what you accomplished in the classroom is special. You posted a perfect 4.0 GPA throughout your collegiate academic career. You earned a master's degree this semester from Liberty in business administration. You previously graduated from Flagler with a degree in accounting and business back in 2020, and you were the 2022 ASUN Scholar Athlete of the Year. What advice, Aaron, would you give to other student athletes on how they could balance excellence in both athletics and academics?
I think getting into a routine is a huge thing. I think it's easy sometimes for athletes to push stuff off just because we're so busy. But that's one of the biggest things that we preach here is just getting into a routine every day and being able to stay on top of your work and stay on top of what you have to do away from the field. Coach Jackson calls it, keeping your house in order. And I think it helps a lot in life, just not only just academically and with baseball, but just being able to keeping yourself accountable to your friends, your family, all that kind of stuff. I think that's really, really helped me, and it's something that I think has helped us both in the classroom and on the field the last 2 years.
So what's next for you, either baseball, academically, or professionally? What's on the horizon?
I'll be moving back to Jacksonville. I have a job lined up there I'm really excited about. And excited to move into the next phase of my career. If baseball presents an opportunity here in a month or so, I'll be obviously ready to take that on, but just looking forward to doing something new, whether it's in professional baseball or in the business world.
And then finally, I want to give you an opportunity to thank those people in your life that have been with you along this journey and helped you reach this national distinction. Who would you like to thank?
If I didn't thank my parents, I'd be very, very remiss. They've supported me my entire collegiate career and just my whole life, and given me the opportunity to do the things that I've wanted to do and make sacrifices, and my brother deserves to be in that too. I mean, he supported me the entire time. We've gotten to share some memories on the field that are special, and obviously the coaches and teammates that I've had along the way that have supported me, Coach Barnett at Flagler and Coach Jackson and his staff here, and the professors and academic advisors that I've had along the way have been a huge blessing, and obviously the Lord just crafting this plan out. I couldn't imagine, if you would have told me 6 years ago that I would have had the opportunity to play in a couple of regionals and just get to play Division I baseball in general. I'd be blown away. God's been really, really good to me, and I can't imagine what I'd do without him.
Well, we're blown away by what you've accomplished, and thank you for joining us today. It's been wonderful speaking with you. We congratulate you, Aaron, on becoming a two-time, two-division Academic All-America of the Year honoree. Aaron Anderson of Liberty University Flames, your 2022 COSIDA NCAA Division I Baseball Academic All-America of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you.